Hi guys! Are you guys struggling with reading notes in the bass clef? Today we're gonna talk about landmark notes on the bass clef. I already uploaded video on landmark notes in the G clef, so if you didn't watch that, I would like you to watch that first, and once you get comfortable with reading notes in the G clef, you can watch this video. Let's learn landmark notes in the bass clef step by step. What is a bass clef? The bass clef is also called F clef. If you look at the symbol, the two dots are placed around line for F. So F is a very important landmark note in the clef. For pianist, we need to read a bass clef for the notes played by left hand. Let's learn these four landmark notes. First one, middle C. Middle C, this note is on the ledger line just above the staff. It connects the treble clef and the bass clef together. Second one is bass F. This is on the fourth line of the staff. We already covered while I explained bass clef before. Third is low C. This is one octave below middle C. It's on the second space of the staff. Fourth, this is the first line of the staff, and it's another useful landmark note. This note is G. If you know these landmark notes, you can easily find the other notes around them. For example, if you see this note just above bass F, landmark F, you know that's G. This way, you don't need to count every single note from C. You just read by recognizing patterns and distances from the landmarks. Just because you can read the notes quickly, that doesn't mean you'll be able to play them fast. Reading and playing are totally different skills. I suggest you practicing reading the notes first and then play the C major scale. Finally, try reading and playing together. Let's practice. First, think about the nearest landmark note. So this note is landmark C and this note is landmark F. Let's figure out this note. This note is a step below landmark F. So it must be E. And here, this note is a step above landmark C. So it must be D. Last one, this note is a step above landmark F. So it must be G. Let's practice a sight reading. So at first, it's totally fine to mark nearest landmark notes on your score. So for example, I will put landmark F here. We can draw landmark F. So this is a step above landmark F. So G, step below landmark F. E, landmark F. And here is bass C, step above landmark C, so it must be D. And C, and two step above from C, so it must be E. And this note, step above landmark F, so it must be G. And the last one, step below landmark F, so it must be E.